Hello. You know when you see this pretty face on your screen, it is the Opinion TV show time, right? I'm so delighted to be here today. My name remains Zipporah or say Boateng. And you know, whenever I'm here, I'm never alone. I have a host of angels surrounding me. And they come in the form of women, okay, beautiful women. On my immediate right is my learned, Sangmorkie. Hi,
Charlie. What's up?
Cool, Charlie.
Now your name remains. Now how did you ever say? Never saw the crowd cry. Never say. Mean girl.
What do you think of the cousin? My learned colleague.
I think she likes the sound of it.
I
likes the sound of it.
I love it. Directly opposite me is my
Zainab Aisha Passa.
Evergreen.
Call me Lady A.
Yeah.
Lady A, you love life.
Too much.
Too much.
And that's something I love about you.
I can't even help it. I can't help it.
Welcome, ladies, to the Opinion TV show.
Thank you. We're glad to be here. We're happy to be on your screens.
As always.
As always. Always.
Yes.
Always. So today, we are discussing body shaming. I know you've heard issues about body shaming, people making mockery of how others look through no fault of theirs. All right? Let me take a quick break, and when I return, I will introduce my guests for today. I know you are dying to meet her. Stick and stay with us. The Opinion TV show. Before I went for the break, I told you I have a very beautiful guest in the studio. Are you ready to meet her? She is in the person of Sheedon. Sheedon, welcome to the Opinion TV show.
Thank you.
Is this your first TV appearance?
Yes, please.
Oh,
Go the Opinion TV show. Go the Opinion TV show.
You look so beautiful.
Yeah, and green looks gorgeous on you.
Green looks good on you. And you have a beautiful skin color.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, so
thank you. No.
All right, so I'm sure you've seen her on the various social media platforms, and especially during the just ended political campaign season. All right, she was very vibrant on social media campaigning for the new patriotic party.
Ironically, she's in green today.
We will drag her to the NBC. Okay, so let me go straight to the topic, and I'm going to start with my learned.
Hey. My learned colleague is fine, please.
Sam, I think Zipporah is next after you.
I need to go setting lower. Like lower.
My learned, we need you, I beg.
So grant me the permission to use it today.
Please.
My learned colleague.
Yes, thank you.
Let's look at body shaming. What is body shaming?
Body shaming is just, calling somebody out for a part of their body or the entire body. That's it. And it could be body, it could be skin, it could be nose, it could be arm, it could be anything at all.
Yeah.
And really, you don't even have to have something wrong with it. Sometimes people just call you out for something, you are wondering, you don't even know. And there are people who tell you that, Nami Nimpo say there was something wrong with mine. Or they can ask you, Zip, people say there's something wrong with my leg. Is there something wrong with my leg? Because they don't know. They are okay with how they are, but people are calling them out for how they look or how that part of their body looks. And some people are called out for being too fair. They even laugh at you. And in Ghana, we do that thing where somebody is very fair and then we have Nikki for them. Obako or plantain chips. They can call you plantain chips or something. And so you see somebody who is fair, and it's not like they are okay or you think they are perfect, but there's somebody out there or in a school somewhere calling them that they are too fair. Someone is too slim, and they'll tell you, in Ghana, if the person is slim and tall, lampo, titola, titola. Ghana has a Nikki for every single thing, acrobat to nose. Now, when you pose acrobat to nose, then they are on you. So all those things. I remember somebody once asked me, I went to buy shoes, and the person was like, hey, nice papa, I had the metallic ball.
What?
Metallic ball. And my mom, till date, remember I'm Becca Ophie, and my mother, say, hey, I had the metallic ball, and we laugh about it. You see, but it's a part of my body that, interestingly, people like. But that's why I started by saying that it's not about whether it's nice or not. It's the fact that somebody has a problem with it. And somebody would like it, and you like it, but somebody has a problem with it, so the person will want to body shame you. So that's how I see it.
But then when they have a problem with it and they pinpoint it out to you, you start to question yourself.
Exactly. Sometimes you think, is there really a problem? That's why I said I'll ask. Is there a problem with this? But if you have other voices, and I always say, we can be as confident as much as we can. But sometimes you also need a second opinion, like the opinion, to tell you are as beautiful as you think you are, and you are that pretty. There's nothing wrong with you. Because God knows why He created you just the way you are. My thick legs. When I was in school, people even laughed at me that I was short. We stand in shortest in front and stuff like that.
Tallest at the back.
Exactly. And so they'll ask me, shortest in front. Then somebody brainy man, shortest in. And now I'm okay. Many problem, because I realized that anyway, the short girls get all the tall guys. So they don't see you.
I love that. Why do you think people, whether intentionally or unintentionally, body shame others?
Like you said, sometimes you don't even know you're body shaming the other person.
No, okay.
And yeah, sometimes you don't know. Like this morning, I told you, like, you have a big forehead, but it's nice. Didn't I say that? Then you said I'm body shaming you. So it's something about you that I was, I like. But when I said it, you said, oh, this is part of body shaming, and we all loved about it. Because again, when we're younger, our mama and friends for that's how they would say it. But they will sound our mama. So I wish I even have it. So we even say it sometimes, but everybody or anybody can have, something that would make somebody body shame them. So the most perfect, if we're talking like human beings. So you can see sometimes you can see a woman and she's so beautiful, you can't even find any fault on her. But trust me, she has something on her that she herself probably might not even like, or somebody close to her knows about. So we say it sometimes unknowingly, but but it's like society has an expectation of how especially women should look like, the ideal of how you should look like. And so I think that when they see certain things, they're like, hey, Obasuna, hey, Obana Unai Kakakasi, Obana Unai say, Obana 19 say, Obana Uwasa, as in women are not supposed to be tall, or men are supposed to be taller than women, you know. So there's so many ways and reasons why somebody will body shame you, you know. Your height, which might serve a good purpose for you at some place, might be the reason why some people marginalize you or make you feel less. Your height, your skin tone, your forehead,
Stop.
your cheeks, your smile, something. But it's part of what makes you unique. That is what makes you beautiful. And yet, people would, you know, because in our minds, and I don't know why, we have this ideal picture or expectations of how we should look like.
And the person is not ideal.
Exactly. But that is how we have the right to even say this and that, as if we're perfect or we are all put together. But we all do it. And sometimes consciously and unconsciously, we all do it.
Sadly, body shaming does not even affect just women. These days, even men are being body shamed for being very tall, you're lanky, having big ears, big nose, acrobat to nose, having big lips. Meanwhile, now big lips is some form of fashion.
Vogue.
But when I was younger,
But Atawale even suffers from us calling him for his big lips. A lot of people comment and insult him.
And shame him for that. I was shamed for having a big forehead. Alright. Growing up, I was always mocked for having a big forehead. My forehead is so big, it's about to fall down. You know, so but at the time it really at the time it really bothered me, okay? I felt if I could do something about it, I would have. But after I grew up to a certain stage,
but body enhancement and do forehead.
You know, women are mostly objectified. You know, we're objectified in a way, as an also looking a certain way. You know, so I think that has been the problem. You know, so like everything there will be faults somewhere, somehow, you know.
But luckily for me, I was able to accept it at some point in my life.
You know, you are so
I was like, when I grew up, I was like, but forehead is nice. When you use it to tie stuff and all that, some people started giving me compliments.
That's right.
So it changed how I saw myself. But there are others who are unable to ever get over it. It affects them sometimes psychologically.
Instead of them embracing
socially,
it rather quells them.
Exactly. And that is why we have Sheedon in the studio today.
There we go.
She is going to walk us through her journey. Sheedon, ever since you were born or growing up, I'm sure maybe from class 3, 4, you realized that you were a bit different from your mates. Yes. How was it like? How did they receive you? How did you feel? Were they bullying you? Were they teasing you with your looks, your face, your height, everything? How did it feel like growing up?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Please speak up a bit for us.
Okay. Imagine you being different, your mates, how it will be when they go out, especially when you go to park and all that stuff, being in class, how they will bully you. But at first, I feel sad when people bully me. I feel very sad because I'll be like, so why did even God created me like this? Why did even God created me? Because how can people be tall, nice, beautiful, and I will be short and people will be just bullying me for no reason?
Are your parents short?
No, my dad is very tall.
Your father is tall.
Yeah, my mom is tall. My younger sister is tall.
So you're very short.
So quotes in quotes, let's say your parents are like normal.
My parents, yes, but my dad is normal. My mom is alive.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom is alive.
So did you ever cry?
Oh, I feel sad, but I've never cried.
Even when you were a kid?
No.
You never cried?
And my friends are just the best because they don't see me as short. No.
They don't see you different.
So they made me feel comfortable.
You get it. That's factor.
And confident.
Yes. So whenever I'm with them, I'm always comfortable. So I was building the confidence. Because I look so much excited. I look so much peaceful when I'm with them.
But what about your parents? I'm sure you came back home and was like, Dada, Mama, in the muko school no or so my me sa yes me say me who say me different me person me go school bion or something.
Oh no, I've never
you never said that.
No.
Wow.
You first people will be like, hey, this short girl, she will never sit at home, she will never hide herself. But ask yourself, why will I even hide myself? For what reason? Because people are bullying me, and moreover, it's not everybody will bully you. Some will like you, some will bully you. Especially when I go out, some people see me as I'm special.
Sure.
They don't joke with me.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't joke with me. And some too will laugh at me. I'll be after school, when I close from school, people will be like, hey, she get a theater, and they'll be laughing. But I don't see it as something that I'll go and cry in the room and be like, mommy, please, why did you give birth to me like this? No.
And what about your siblings? Did they accept you? Did they ever come back from school and go like, and that's in the vicinity? They are like, hey, because of the way my sister looks, people are teasing us or making fun of our family.
Making fun of our family, dear. They've said it all the time.
They've done it.
Yeah, they've said it all the time since childhood, since my mom gave birth to me. People said it. But one thing, my mom doesn't joke with me because no matter what, I'm still a child. She can never throw me away. And look at now, through this bullying and through all this body shaming, I'm here right now.
You are like a star now. Everybody knows you.
And now I've built that confidence that I don't care.
Your confidence is on 100.
I don't
and
care.
That's why I like you.
I don't care. I don't care. And I see it to be like, no. And the more you insult me, the more like you are giving me the energy to come stronger. That's how I feel. It is like. Wow. It is like Mojojo. That boosts my immune system. Like I said, the more you do it, the more I get more confidence.
Energized.
Yes, that's it. That's me.
But where did you grow up though? Where did you grow up?
Oh, I grew up in the Zongo community at Nima.
You grew up in Nima?
Yes. So you speak
Hausa.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. Say something to them. Say something to them. Look in your camera and say something in Hausa to the people
okay,
of Nima.
Masoyena, kungani nangaba kome bani. Abineke chikini kana ke zagine da kayan nan. Amani ba ruwa.
Let's Hausa.
I love you already. One thing I must admit is that you have a very beautiful skin. Do you have any skin routine that you do or something special you do to look pretty?
No.
You don't do anything?
No, I don't do anything.
You just bath and pomade?
Yeah, that's it. I don't do anything.
But I know you are very big on social media. So you've taken us through your journey when you were a child. What happened for you to say I'm coming on social media, knowing how people in your hood or where you lived, your hood, let's say mocked you, ridiculed you and your family, as you've said, and now you decide that this is a platform where we can come at you for just even, I will use myself as an example, just go and write something there like, men are like this and they are there bashing you and you are going viral, and then you decide that I'll throw myself out there and do what I'm doing and you don't care.
Okay, I see it to be no matter what, no matter how you are tall, no matter how you are, people will say a lot of things about you. Even be perfect and come on social media exposing yourself to them, no matter what, they'll still talk about you. So I see it to be so I don't care whether I'm short. Even the tall people, they don't take it easy.
Do you get surprised by some of the comments that you get?
Yes, something like meaning say 8.
I heard that. I saw that a lot during the campaign season.
Even whenever I see some comment, I just laugh because I am mystery. And they'll be like, hey, so whoa, like, are you
I'm reading some of the comments we are on, and she's like, and I'm reading some of the comments, and I'm shocked that she doesn't care. I'm surprised.
I don't care.
Because the comments I'm seeing, I don't know how you deal with them. Seriously.
I'm okay to me.
But the point is, if I do live, I might not get the numbers you are getting.
And she has a huge following.
You understand? And you have a very huge following. So
on TikTok, she has a huge following. You decided to join MPP during the campaign season, advocate for them and all that. You were very, very loud. You were out there on social media. I even saw videos of you in the markets with a megaphone and all that. This attracted a lot of attacks or insults from people on the other side. That's the NDC.
Opponents.
That was where a lot of backlash were coming. Attacks on your physique, how you looked and all that. What are some of the things they said and how did that make you feel? Weren't you bothered that now you are going like national and the area you were veering into, which is politics, that even, I mean, the big wigs are not having it easy?
For the insult, dear, as I said, my jisa, so like it's in my blood. So and when I came,
you become immune to it.
I'm used to it. So I see a lot of comments. It say we are motia, like
some even say you wear kids dresses, so
yeah,
you don't know how expensive
yeah.
things are.
Yeah.
They say she wears kids dresses, so she doesn't know how expensive things are.
Kids clothes are
Expensive.
She wears kids shoes.
They are expensive.
They see, I don't know who the
But I'm
other
looking at
mind
it now. It's not a kid's feet. It's not a kid's feet.
You know. So well, but let me add this. I saw a video of you meeting Samira Baumia, okay, the former first lady. How did that the former second lady, sorry. How did that encounter help boost your confidence?
Okay. If not because of their insults, like I wouldn't have been there for the first time.
Can you speak up a bit?
It's because of their insults. That's why she called me.
Wow.
That's why it went viral.
Yeah.
If not because they were insulting me, like nobody will identify me. Me being confident and me coming out the way I look and all that stuff. So when she called me, she encouraged me.
Oh, she did.
She encouraged me because even them, they don't take it easy.
Yeah.
Let's take first, like my dad, Nana Danko Ekufado. For him being president, bro, it's not easy. The insult, the bully, but he has never stepped back because I've been bullied, so let me just step back. No, he continued. He moved forward, and now he's done with his 8 years.
All right. So let me go back to when you were in school. Looking at how you were different and all that, do you have boys proposing to you or showing interest in you? Even now, do you have people showing interest in you?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, and I will say it yes and yes again because we have tall people who are in the house. They don't have anyone. Even nobody has even approached them before.
Oh.
And me, I'm glad say someone has even approached me, and the person treats me better.
Wow.
And someone to be
that's to say she's dating.
and
So
someone
you are dating.
and someone to be tall, very beautiful and all that stuff, but the person doesn't have any husband to marry. Someone will be like 40, 50 years. The person is at home, very beautiful and nice, have a nice shape and all that stuff, but the person is at home.
But you are dating.
Yeah.
You have someone in your life.
Right now, if I want to marry, I will marry.
Oh wow!
Let's go.
I'm so happy. She has turned all the positives around the negatives into something positive. I'm so happy about that, and I wish all of us at home, no matter how you look, how people bully you and all that, you will get the kind of confidence Sheedon has. Sang.
Yeah, I think that my key point here, and I think I said it even before we started rolling, was that, you can't do it alone. And she said that her friends are her support system.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a support system. You can't be there and then people are, demoralizing you, speaking or talking down on you and talking about a body part and all that, and you think that you will be so okay. There are people who can be okay on their own and they can look in the mirror and say, F them, I'm okay. But there are others too. You need people to tell you that you are okay.
Sure.
Because sometimes it gets to you. Sometimes, as you said, your forehead, and you are is it that bad? So you start growing up and you realize that people are saying, hey, ubodu fatal, usha we get fatal. So you can't do it all alone. That's what we keep saying. Yeah. We keep making people believe that, oh, but if you are home and they say you are this, or you are fat, or you are too fair, or you are too tall, it shouldn't bother you. You should know. Some people, it will bother them.
Yeah.
It will bother them because we don't come from the same background. We don't have the same people around us.
Right.
And even it depends on who is telling you something has changed about your body or they don't like something. Your husband can even demoralize you and tell you that your tummy is too big, or you are now out of shape, or and all that. And there are people who hold in very high esteem what their husband says about them. So if your husband is telling you, or your wife is telling you that, as you say with what you think is normal, and you think the person is calm and, oh man, I don't care, I'm walking about and I don't care. No. So if you know that people are telling you things and it's getting to you, and you have a support system, fine. If you don't have that support system, get therapy. Get therapy.
Good.
And go and discuss it with your psychologist for them to pep you, for you to feel good about yourself.
Sure. That's important. Lady A.
Before Lady A comes, let me even say this, and especially to the social media people. There have been times where there are lots of girls, maybe, oh, I'm not the this, I'm the this, I'm not the this, I'm the that, or there's a challenge and people are having. And the guys will be there pointing the girls in the line. Oh, the one in the blue shirt. Oh, she's very nice. Can we have her handle? And everybody is going to the one in the blue shirt. And I'm asking myself, how do you want the others to feel? Because okay. But anytime they post videos, everybody is going for, oh, that's one in the blue shirt. Oh, that's one in the green shirt.
Meaning the others are not beautiful.
The others are not beautiful enough. And there were people who didn't even know that they were not, in quotes, pretty enough till social media. Social media was what told them that they were not pretty enough. Because
so those are some of the downsides of social media.
You wear something and then they come and say, it doesn't look good, or you are too straight, you are too this, you are too that.
Your tummy is big.
It's big and all that. So Lady A.
Lady A, if you ever have, let's say, a group of friends who, as time goes on, throws jabs at you, how you look, something about you, do you think that you will just take it on a lighter side and say, oh, I grown no moody, or at some point you will stop them or distance yourself from them?
But I haven't had this experience.
Really? Growing up,
Yes.
you've never been shamed?
I haven't had that experience. I'm being very honest. When I was a child, the only thing I used to do, that I used to have a lot of family and friends laugh at me for is namu no mansa. I used to do that. I used to suck my thumb, and so fancies would typically say, hey, so they used to really like tease me about that. I think that's when I grew up and I became aware of myself. The other thing that I realized that, but this was not negative for me personally. I have bum-bums, I have proportional bum-bums, but the way my fist, I'm slim. Then I think I've gained weight more now, but I used to be so slim, but I've always had a big bum-bums. And said, hey, there was a way they used to say it, but I didn't make it bother me. For a minute, I was like, is that supposed to be wrong? Like I say, proportional, and I say BBS. But I mean, once you become self-aware, you realize that, okay, it's something about you that somebody would have loved to have. So it depends. I don't believe that because we don't create ourselves. I didn't choose this body type. I didn't choose this face that I have. I didn't choose how my legs look like and all that. Yes. Now, I think we've even discussed this. We didn't choose it. We don't choose how we want to look. And as a mother, when I got pregnant, I didn't ask God for a specific look of a child. God, in His own wisdom, gave me my blessing. So I think that, but we're human. So we will say it, even though we can't create a human being. we talk about it. It's part of
But
who
sometimes
we
it's
are.
unnecessary.
It's painful. It's even painful. And as a mother, you can imagine if you bet a child and somebody is attacking them
on a
like,
daily basis.
Exactly. So
you open social media and
it will not be fun. It will not be, you know.
It takes a toll on you.
Yes. So I know that it has its own side effects on the individuals and all that, and even you. If you're close to the person, because you find yourself always fighting. I've fought for a lot of friends before because somebody said something about them, you know, and I'm like, you know, so it's there. I think it's getting worse with
Exactly.
It's getting worse.
This social media thing. But I like to look at it from the other side, because this social media makes and make us. This social media has made her. Social media has made us found her today, and we are talking with her because where would we have found her? Because her physique
She's
type,
had her first TV appearance
on the Opinion
Opinion
TV show, and I'm so happy and proud about that.
Yeah.
We're actually going to use it for our bragging rights.
Yeah.
You know,
We are inclusive. We are that inclusive. Okay, so if
they will start calling you. Don't go, eh? Don't go. You've been there all this while. Why didn't they call you? But from now they will start calling you.
But we
and all
actually
that.
pray that more opportunities will come your way. Brands will come for you and all that, because you are beautiful, you are amazing, and you communicate so well. So if you're watching us, we were discussing body shaming. If you missed out on this, please go to our YouTube channel and watch and share with your friends and family. Share on social media. Support us. All right. We've come to understand that body shaming, though we sometimes joke with it, it is unnecessary. We are in 2025. We should not be shaming people for things they have no control over. And for people, for some of them, it affects their mental health. Not everybody can be as confident as Sheedon is to overcome such a thing and turn it into something huge. Let's try and do better.
And I think that's what is
For
also
God and
pushing a
country.
lot of people into this plastic surgery.
Into working on their bodies.
People are doing it so much today because people are body shaming them.
Someone can see you and say, "You're
yes, and all that.
What is
So
that?
It's also making it more, you know.
Meanwhile, that is just because you have hip dips. What side and or flat? So we should learn to do better. At this point, we take a quick break. We will be back shortly. Please stay with us. I am so glad you stayed with us. We are back, and this time we are discussing a very interesting trend happening recently, and that is single motherhood. There are people who are actually choosing to be single mothers, and today we want to find out why this new trend of wanting to be alone with your child without a father figure in your lives. Lady A.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you think this is becoming a trend now, where people feel like, I just want to be with my child. I just want to get pregnant by this man, whether he knows or not. I just want to get pregnant and take care of my child. I don't need a man in my life. Why do you think it's so?
I think life has given us a lot of choices, you know, and so because we are spoiled for choice, women can dare to make such choices and decisions these days, because it never used to be a trend. It never, and I would always, you know, refer to the Bible sometimes when I'm talking, because biblically, there's nowhere in the Bible that says that a woman can birth a child by themselves. You know, so society, times, modernization has made these things possible to the extent where women can now boldly say that they want to have a child by themselves and take care of them by themselves, because one, there are sperms available to buy. You can buy a sperm, you know, and get pregnant with it with your ex. So science has made that also very easy and possible. So if you're a career woman who has set certain goals for yourself, and of course, I mean, I believe that no woman wants to be single or no woman wants to be alone, but life happens. And so maybe you decided that you're going to attain a certain, you know, career level before you maybe settle, and you had plans. It didn't go the way you wanted it, and you're in this place where you want to be a mother. Maybe that would add to your fulfillment in life, but you're not getting any man to add to that, you know, a part of your life. And so, like I said, you have options now, you have a choice. So some women are bold enough to go for that option. Some women say that they've been disappointed so many times in their relationships. Men have cheated on them, they've disappointed them, they've lied to them. And so because of that, they want to save themselves a heartbreak. They don't believe that their children can break their hearts. That the same way that some men have broken their hearts. So they would rather mother a child alone and be a parent.
And so father the child.
And father the child too. So like I said, you can go and buy the sperms. They are readily available. If you also know somebody who would willingly give you their sperm, why not? So it's become a norm, it's a trend, and gradually society will be forced to accept it. You know, because we live in a society where culturally, traditionally, certain things are not okay. They are not acceptable, you know, but we find a lot of things changing, and we'll be forced at some point to conform to it. Whether it is right or not,
it makes sense or
it
not.
makes sense or not, we are making sense out of it. People are making sense of it, because before a woman will be a single mother, whether she's widowed or, you know, or divorced.
Yeah.
But now we're choosing that as what we want. So
But
maybe we can we might conform to it at some point. I don't know, but
let me come in here. I think that now people plan their lives. So they tell themselves that by this age I should be this. By that age,
that's what I was saying.
A child.
But so are you saying that years back people were not planning their lives?
No.
They were, but
they were, but
or women.
No,
women were not putting so much attention on them.
I'm making a point.
Okay, sorry.
I'm saying that people plan their lives that when it gets to age 30 or age 32, I want to have a child. Hitherto, when you are 32 and you are not married, you will not have a child. Because in your mind, you want to marry and before you give birth. And that's what has brought some of us here.
Yeah.
That is why I don't have a child. Because in my I was indoctrinated to marry before I have a child. So will it be that easy for me not to marry before I have a child? I'm 40 plus. It's still difficult for me to say I'm not going to marry before I have a child. Okay? And for how long will you not be married before you have a child? If you are not getting married, then have a child. But now we are at a point where they don't want that. So they've seen us, we are the millennials. They've seen that, okay, she's 40, she doesn't have a child. I don't want to be 40 and not have a child. So I'm in planning my life. I want to be 32 and have a child. Whether I'm married or not, I want to have a child. So I'm going to school. When I get to this point, I break. I have a child. I continue. I don't care whether I'm married or not. If I have a child and after somebody finds me, that's fine. If I don't ever get married, I have a child. And that's it. And so I think that people are getting to that point. Because recently, and I know maybe she's watching, one of my cousins sent me a message. She's 30. This year, she'll be 31. She was like, she really wanted to have a child. In fact, she got pregnant and miscarried. And it bothered her. Then she sent me a message that, okay, now she doesn't even want to worry again about having a child. What do I think about that? I said, okay, in as much as I don't want you to grow so much before having a child, I think just, you know, disabuse your mind of that. Just live your life. life happens. If you are dating and you get married and you have a child, fine. If even you are dating and you get pregnant, based on who you are, and I know maybe you are dating somebody seriously, you can have the child. And so maybe, I don't know the statistics, but probably previously abortion might be more because people didn't want to have a child.
Yeah,
Out of wedlock, and all society body shaming you because you are having a child out of wedlock. But now people get pregnant and they give birth, and it's a norm and it's cool, and people are complaining that it shouldn't be cool because it's not our way of life, and the girls want to be alone and all that. But hey, the bigger picture is that they don't want to be old and not have a child and regret they had it earlier. Because I tell myself that should I ever have a child out of wedlock, I would regret not having it earlier. Because in the minimum, I can be the sad, and there's not can be any that. You understand? So I'm coming from that experience point of view.
Excellent. But then I have a problem with those who, because they want material things, they are after soft life, and so they choose to date or get pregnant by one big rich man. Even if he's not going to marry me, I'm okay. Granted, he buys me a house, gives me about 2 cars, gives me enough money, and I have a child.
But that's the choice, because some men will never give you, and I've heard some men will never give you a certain level of lifestyle unless you have a child with them.
But then when it becomes because of material things, are we thinking about the child's interest? The child's interest by having a father figure.
I'm not for or against, but I'm saying that if somebody gives birth with someone and has a child and has a business running and has a good life and has a child, what shows that the child will not be?
It's not all
but
about that.
But you could be divorced. You could marry and be divorced, and the man will not be in your life.
But the child knows the father is there.
But you could get pregnant with a poor person, and the person will not take care of the child and run away. It's not all that bad. Let's be careful to put our judgments on people. It's not all that horrible. I think life is choices. And so you want to caution them to be careful of the choice they make. But I can't sit and say it's outrightly wrong, depending on where people are coming from and where they are in life as it stands.
Well, your choices, you must put the interest of your child into consideration.
That's fine.
That is one thing you need to do. If your child knows that, oh, my mom got divorced,
because we don't want to mention names.
No, let's not mention anybody's name.
Know some.
I know my dad passed away. I know my mom got divorced through no fault of hers, or even through her own free will. That is okay, but I don't know how some children will grow up knowing that their mothers chose not to give them a father figure in their lives. Sheedon, let me come to you. Why do you think that in this era of ours, some women will choose to have children, to be single mothers? Why do some women do that?
Okay. Some women will be like, I've been
Please speak up a bit for us.
I've been waiting to get married, and the marriage is not coming. So I have to have a child, at least one child, so that even if I didn't get married, at least I have a child. But in our society and community, people think like when you give birth before getting married, it's a sin or it's red. But like me like this, I don't think someone will be happy to have a child with me.
Why?
Like, for my height, the person will be like, even if you have a child with me, the child will be the same as I am.
But your parents are not like you.
Yeah, your
so
siblings are not like you.
To know that you will get
how
your
someone
children.
She's talking about perception of the man coming in.
Yes, that's how someone would think that maybe when I get married to Sheedon and I impregnate her and I have a child with her, maybe the child will be the same height as she is, and that's not the case. I can give birth, the child will be taller.
True.
Yeah.
Because my mom was not short.
Yes, your dad wasn't.
My dad was not short. So probably maybe I can give birth that the child will be tall. And some people too have getting married, but the child is not coming.
Yeah, but you see, if you have the child, but you maybe because you are not finding a man, so you decide, oh, I want to have a child because the marriage is not coming. I think that is a bit understandable.
Yeah.
My concern is where you have it's possible for you to get somebody to marry you.
How do you know? You see, that's the thing.
Oh, no.
People think that it's so
No,
easy.
but we know people
to
who
just
have
pick people and marry.
Oh no.
But there are people
I know
who
some.
who are not getting people to marry. They are not getting people of their choice. Let me put it that way, to marry. But they can decide that, okay, there is this person in my life, and then this person is cool and can be a father to a child of mine, and the man is okay with it.
You know, I'm saying this because there was an interview by one lady, I don't want to mention her name, and she mentioned that she doesn't want a husband in her life because she doesn't want to be waking up and cooking for you, cleaning for you,
So it's choice.
and all that. But she doesn't. She's okay with having a child with you, but on person or no, be worry. And as or no one. She just wants the child. She doesn't want the husband thing around her.
But what's wrong with that?
But then I'm asking, that is selfish.
Apart from it being selfish, but the work you don't want to do for the man, you'll be doing for your child anyway. Even more.
But it's her choice.
Cooking for your child.
You know,
Cleaning
in as
for your
much as
child.
it is someone's choice to do, that's why I'm saying that we should get to a point where I can say that it is my choice. I want to rob this house.
No, that's different.
No,
please. That's a crime. Somebody
no.
that is not a
No,
crime.
have you thought about the well-being of the child?
But
The
it's not
lawyer-
a
the
crime,
lawyer is
please.
talking.
No, I understand.
There are immoral things, there are illegal things, and then there are unethical things. The three are different. So you cannot bring in a criminal thing or an illegal thing and liken it to someone's life choice. That somebody can get up and say, like Oprah Winfrey, she doesn't want to have a child,
want to have
and she
a
never
child.
wanted to get married.
That is
and so
okay.
she's saying that what Oprah Winfrey did was wrong. It's her life, it's her choice.
No, but
I
in
have a problem when
Oprah's
people
case,
have-
there is no
No,
child
but-
involved.
Yes, but she could have decided to have a child with a man without getting married. You see,
I'm
let's
not talking about
I-
marriage.
I'm not
Sangmorkie, you're not getting me. I'm not talking about marriage here.
No, I know you're not talking about
wanting to be
marriage.
married.
I'm talking about the fact that you
You
have a
don't want
problem
the
with
father
somebody
figure.
giving birth to
The
her
life is
child
bad.
and not wanting a father figure in
For
the
the
child's
child.
life.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying that it's a matter of people's choice. Okay, you might have a problem with that based on your doctrine and where you are coming from and your psyche. But it's different. People are different. People have different mentalities. So we cannot impose the way we think on people. That's all I'm saying, really. Because it's on a show, we need to be careful. Because people have why they do what they do.
No, but
You
we
might
have to
not
also look at
understand
the
it.
implications of some of these things. We need to.
Yeah.
We need to.
And
Yes,
that's where you are
It is
coming
up for
from.
conversation. So
The conversation is
yes.
on, is the opinion.
And
we
that's
are
what I'm saying,
sharing
my
our
opinion.
opinions.
I'm not saying don't share
Please
your
come
exactly.
through.
I disagree with
Please
you.
come through. We don't always have to agree, so that is
Exactly,
fine.
so that's
Please
fine.
come through with your comments, your thoughts on this matter. It's a bit sensitive. It's pressing some buttons, but that is okay. That is the import of this show. All right. Find us on social media: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And please come through with your comments.
opinions
Yes,
as well.
Your opinions. No matter how it tastes or feels, we are welcome. We will welcome it. All right. Lady A,
Yes, ma'am.
if your daughter ever comes to you or your son ever comes to you and say that, Mommy, I don't want a man for or a father for my child. That is your grandchild. How will you take it? How will you see it and how will you take it?
As a mother, I pray my daughter doesn't come to me to tell me that.
Sure.
Because, and Sang said something. Your doctrines,
Sure.
how you were brought up, your beliefs, you does not shapes sometimes your way of doing things and your way of thinking. And so, for all that is worth, and whatever I trust that we have instilled in her, you would hope and wish that something like that doesn't, come to to hit you in the face. But like I said, life happens. Things have changed. A lot have changed. So we are hit with unexpected things that we are not prepared for, and it happens. we can't mix lemons and apples together. But I mean, this LGBT thing. I mean, imagine as a parent, you find out that your son or your daughter is going the other way. We're not prepared for how we will even, react to or receive it. You understand? So it's the same thing, because you believe that this is the normal thing to do, or this is the right thing to do, to have a child with a man who is present in a child's life. So that is the norm. That is what everybody in their way would want. But Sang said again, it's choices, and it's maybe life's decisions that has brought that person to that place where she decides that, oh, I want to do this all by myself. If you ask me, it's not the right thing to do. It is my opinion. It's my personal take on this is no. And I think that every child deserves to know who their father is. Whether their father chooses to be a part of their lives or not, you should not deprive any child of knowing or being fathered by a man. Period. That's my opinion.
Thank you for your opinion.
Yeah.
Sang.
By God's grace, my children won't come and tell me that.
I pray they don't.
They won't.
Because maybe this is something we can discuss another time.
Yeah.
The importance of having both parents in your life. We understand that each has their role to play.
I think that the fundamentals matters. The upbringing, the way you're brought up, your friends, a lot, happens for us to get to that place.
And the impact on society.
Exactly. So it's not something that would just happen, because even if, you want to be a mother and you don't have what it takes to be a mother, would you want by force to be a mother? Do you understand? So if you should be in a good place to say that, oh yeah, you know what, I can have a child all by myself and I don't need any man to support me, because financially I'm sound, I'm able, and I can take care of a child. But was that your story? You, the mother who is deciding this for your unborn child, was that your story? Maybe not. So why and what makes you think that it is okay to give that child that,
put them in that situation.
Puts them in that situation.
And you see, this conversation makes me uncomfortable because
you are making a choice for a child.
Exactly.
And because it's okay for you now,
yes,
you think that you can make it, but there are repercussions.
Yes.
So far as I'm concerned.
That is the point I wanted to
make. Because you didn't grow up to ask questions.
Something, so I wanted to ask a quick follow-up question. When you said that if you want to be a mother, and by all means you are not being a mother, and by all means you want to be a mother. But is that not why there are options so that people can have children?
No, I'm saying by all means you want to be a mother without a father, a father. So was initially when we started and she asked me, I said that it's a choice. People want to be mothers, whether there's a husband or not.
So what Imi did, what was that?
That is because she couldn't carry the child. I think she has. I think Imi has fertility issues.
Yes,
that is for
and
another discussion.
See, I know.
I'm
bringing that in because people.
Please hold on. You know why I'm saying this? There are people who've had videos on social media crying about the difficulties in single parenting. So I'm trying to not make people think that it is okay to choose that path for your child or for yourself, because a lot goes into parenting. Your mental health, doing everything so alone, it is not easy. So if you have the opportunity to get a father for your child, bingo, but don't just opt for it because you want soft life.
I think you need prepping rather.
Alright, so
it's not every father. Okay, it is not every father who even wants to be a father to their child.
So yes,
but at least you know what your father
is. You know who your father is. Okay. So this is all time will allow us. This conversation was a mixed reaction. Okay, mixed of a lot of emotions.
It needs to be had.
Yes, we have to have it. Sometimes you need to have the tough conversation. This is all time will allow us on today's episode on the Opinion TV show. We go for a quick break. We will be back with a hack. Please stay with us. And we are back. Thank you for sticking with us. we take our hack for today. So today we are going to coach you on what to do if your kitchen is smelling, okay, after cooking, or your whole house has a particular scent. There are times you enter someone's home and there's this particular smell you alone can smell. So you can put hot water on fire and put in sticks of cinnamon and boil it. It will bring some nice aroma into the kitchen or the home, all right? Or you can get a pot pourri, a nice plate with different flowers.
You can actually boil your potpourri as well.
Oh, we boil them?
Yeah, you can boil some of them as well.
I see.
And that one, when you're done, you don't throw it away. You keep them for another time. All you do is just add a little more water to it, and it gives your space a very nice smell, especially when you do your Kobe's and the rest, you know.
More money.
Yeah, it takes it away quickly. And
so that's our hack for today. Thank you so much for watching the Opinion TV show. I was here with Sheedon. Sheedon, you're on social media, right? Share your handle quickly.
Okay. My TikTok name is Sheedon5. I'm active on it.
Only TikTok. All right.
And Sheedon, thank you so much for coming.
We love you.
We love the fact that you did the first of your TV appearance with the Opinion TV show. So I hope you had a good time. You enjoyed it.
And you'll come back again. So I'm Zipporah. I did this with Sangmorkie and Lady
A, beautifully styled by Mayan Stitches, and my hair by Glamour Hair.
Makeup by Akwe Ala Beauty Parlor.
Yes,
and my outfits by Ohima Shada Boutique. We are on Instagram.
Purple Dream on Instagram.
Thank you for sticking with us. See you same time next week. Bye-bye.